Okay, if you're not bored yet, it's only been 9 minutes. This is part 2, which I just begun. But something happened, so I'm making a part 2. Let's go on. I was with the donkey still. Donkey. You got Frank Gore and see where I'm going with that, and I don't know, Ben Tate. I guess Ben Tate will probably be your number 2 because Ben Jarvis is going to be sitting the bench real soon. Peyton Manning is your man. Then you got the best pick at the end of the draft. I was going nuts when you took it because I was hoping he'd just go to the free agent market. Malcolm Floyd. That is an awesome end of the draft pick because the dude is going to be the go-to guy when he plays. Reggie Wayne, Roddy White. Don't get me wrong. You got 3 good receivers. Reggie Wayne, Roddy White, Jordy Nelson. Sick receivers. But you got 1 running back. Uno. And I know you can win games with just having everything but 1 running back. It will not happen in my league. You need 2 running backs for sure. So you're behind me. You would have been behind me if you had a better team than me too, though. Number 2 in my division, me. I would put myself number 1, but like I just said, I got hemorrhoids. I should change my name to hemorrhoids. Why? I got Arian Foster, and I didn't get Ben Tate because some other freaking butthead took him in front of me. So I got Arian Foster, who could be a stud, but will probably always have the question mark. Eddie Lacy, same thing. My other running back, Alfred Morris, could be awesome. Don't know. Could split time. Who knows? Ahmad Bradshaw could be good. So I got depth. I got good running back depth. But they're all going to get hurt. My receivers I actually do like. Randall Cobb. I got Eddie Lacy, though. That frustrates me. I got Randall Cobb. I got Emmanuel Sanders, Alshon Jeffries. I got Steve Smith. You know what? I've had Steve Smith on my team probably last 3 years. And you know what? He's an annoying guy. So I don't know why I took him, but I had to. I haven't given up on him, I guess you could say. I have faith in that guy. I got Vernon Davis. Love Vernon Davis. I think he's going to have a sick year. I got the Texans defense and then the Lions. The Lions, did you watch that Patriots game? The Lions defense shredded them. I know it's preseason, but they shredded them. Felt good. But I put Mike O'Reilly's team number 1. I really don't know why. I still like my team, but, you know, I like his team better than the other 2 teams. He's got Eli Manning is his only part I hate. I don't like your quarterbacks. I don't like Josh Freeman. I don't like Eli Manning. Why did you take Kirk Cousins? Do you think he's going to be a stud if RG3 goes down? No. Okay, but it's the last pick, so who gives a crap? That's what you're going to say, and I agree. So, you got Chris Johnson and C.J. Spiller, which is awesome. So that's 2 running backs. And Giovanni Bernard probably will be a good flex because he will probably end up being the starter because he looks like he's going to be a beast. D'Angelo Williams, just drop him. Let somebody else have him because I'll tell you what, he's going to average 3 to 10 points a game. That sucks. Nobody wants that. Your receivers, Anquan Bolden is going to be good. Vincent Brown is going to be good. Colston, going to be good. Hakeem Nicks, going to be good. So you got, I forgot, Demaryius Thomas is on your team. Speaking of Demaryius Thomas, you know, you Bronco guys, I like to pick on you guys. So Demaryius Thomas, you could have had in the 3rd round. How do you guys pass up Demaryius Thomas in the 3rd round? That's just mind-boggling because that one you should have took in the 3rd round. So he's got him, Demaryius Thomas, which is 6. So he's got a lot of receiver depth. You're going to have a problem trying to figure out which one to start. And then you got Ed Dixon, Jared Cook, Justin Tucker, Rams defense. So I got you to win our division only because my guys are going to be hurt before the trade deadline. Congratulations. Let's move on to the next division. The next division we have is the 3rd division we'll go with. I got Archie. Billy is his name. That's what I got from reading what he wrote. Billy is his name that drafted for you, Archie. I must say, you said he played fantasy football. Billy, don't take this wrong, okay? I really don't want you to get mad. I'm glad you drafted. But what the heck did you draft 4 quarterbacks for? I mean, the quarterbacks are in so much depth. Have fun trying to trade them. I mean, yeah, I like Matt Ryan. I wouldn't mind trying to trade some guy or whatever to get Matt Ryan, but I don't need him that bad. Matt Forte is your only running back. Like, only running back. Le'Veon Bell's hurt. Jonathan Stewart is hurt. I didn't know if you knew that. But they're hurt. So, you have one running back. Your receivers are awesome. Well, yeah, no, they're awesome. You got Des Bryant, Wes Welker, Kenny Britt. I love your Cordero Patterson guy. I love that guy. He's going to be awesome. Santonio Holmes, crap. But then you got Owen Daniels and Jason Witten, which is awesome. And you're a homer taking that Hausler and the Cardinals defense. You got Seattle's defense. You didn't need to get Arizona's. So I like your team, but you got one running back and zero other than that. Nothing else. You're going to have to do some trading or something. You're going to have to give up something good. You're going to have to give up something great to just get a couple okay running backs, or one okay running back, something like that. You're going to have to probably decimate your team a little. Second to last, I got, you're going to love me. You're going to love me. I know you love this because you like it when I put you this low in the preseason. Big Red, yeah, talking to you. I got you third in your division. I do like your team, don't get me wrong. I like Matt Stafford. You heard me cry when you took him. I like DeMarco Murray and Monty Ball in the rounds that you took them. It's just, I think they're not going to be that great. DeMarco Murray, I think, will be good. And I'm glad you got to handcuff Joseph Randle. That was a very genius of you. Isaac Redmond could be the starter. Don't know. Your receivers are good. Calvin Johnson and Julio Jones. Awesome. And Michael Floyd's going to be an awesome number 2 receiver for Arizona. So I like your receivers. I like your running backs. Don't love them. Like them. And Fred Davis should be a good tight end. I like my eyes always peeking over there. The Ravens defense, I think, is going to be sick. You know, everyone's crying about Ed Reed's gone and Ray Lewis and who the heck else. These guys that are taking their place, they look like they're the bottom. So anyway, unfortunately, I still have you third at the bottom in your division. If it makes you feel good, if you get where I'm going, my division, I think, is the weakest division. But that's fine, because I don't mind winning in my division, being in the weakest division. That means I go to the playoffs. Next guy I got, is it going to be Chris Drake or Alex Piron? Alex, I got you next, sorry. Cam Newton was an awesome pick in the round you got him, but I'm just not sold on Cam Newton this year. I think they're going to try and make him a pocket passer, and Michael Vick struggled his first year or two as a pocket passer. He's still struggling. Donovan McNabb did the same thing. Struggled trying to be a pocket passer, and that's what they're going to try and make Cam Newton do. And Ben Roethlisberger has no offensive line, so good luck with that. Your running backs. I'm looking at your running backs. You got Marshawn Lynch and Chris Ivory. And Daryl Richardson. Why did you take Daryl Richardson so early? Is there something we don't know? Because you took him really early. But hey, he is the starter, and he's going to get the carries, so I guess you know a lot that we don't. Justin Blackmon looks like he'll be awesome when he gets back from suspension, which I think it's only a 2-game suspension, right? Or is it 4? I don't remember. Anyway. Victor Cruz, A.J. Green, Eric Decker looks like studs. Brian Hartline also could be a stud. Your tight end, Rob Gronkowski, if he comes back as healthy as he is in 2 or 3 weeks, whatever it is, then that will definitely pay off for you. But I'm going by now, and right now he's not playing. So right now you got Dwayne Allen as your tight end, and he's just okay. And you got the Bengals defense, which should be awesome. So I like your team. I do. I just like Drake's. I think I have you guys tied, really. I do. I think I have you guys tied. Tied for a good team, the best teams in your division. You got RG3. I don't know how you didn't take Aaron Rodgers instead of in the round you took him. You took Lamar Miller, I think. Let me think. Jones Drew, Fred Jackson, Doug Martin. No, you didn't. I don't remember who you could have taken. Jones Drew, Doug Martin. Jones Drew, Doug Martin, Stephen Ridley. Maybe that was it. Maybe you could have took Aaron Rodgers instead of Stephen Ridley. Either way, You got 4 running backs. Lamar Miller is not a stud. He's going to split time with Daniel Thomas. That's going to be annoying all year. So you got 3 good running backs and 1 running back. Your receivers, I think Josh Gordon's going to be great. James Jones is going to be good. Chris Givens, I think, is going to surprise everyone. I keep talking and I keep telling myself, I think Alex's team is better than this. You're right, it is. Alex's team is better than yours now, Chris. So you are 2 in your division. Alex is 1. I'll write this down. I'll make a quick message post of my pre-season rankings. So, and you put the Chiefs. That cracked me up that you took the Chiefs defense. I know what you're doing. You're actually thinking with your head and not your heart. Because Raiders, 1, suck. And 2, Raider fans are never supposed to draft the Chiefs. But you know that the Chiefs play the crappy Raiders twice. And the Chargers twice. And Jacksonville. So you know the Chiefs defense is much improved. And will just get a lot of points. Good job using your head and not your heart. So let's move on to the division that I think is going to have all 4 teams. All 4. Did you hear me? I think all 4 teams in this division could go to the playoffs. So you guys won't be upset when I have whoever's last in your division go last, because all 4 I think are going to go to the playoffs. Bug Eaters, I got you number 4 in your division, unfortunately. I like your Romo and Vic picks. They're going to be great. Jamal Charles. I don't like your Roy Halou pick. I think that's a horrible pick. I think Roy Halou should never have been on your team. You should just drop Roy Halou and pick somebody else up, because that's a waste of your time on that team. Anyway, you got, where was I? Darren Sproles and Jamal Charles and Shane Vereen. Those guys are going to be good. They're going to be hurt, but they will be good when they play. So then you got Antonio Brown, Tavon Austin, Andre Johnson, the sick pick of the draft for you. Those are good. You're going to have a tough time with your flex players. Those are good receivers. Jimmy Graham, if he comes back from 2 years ago, your team could just skyrocket up. But because you got running backs that are going to get hurt, I have you last. Which isn't hard to do because your team looks sick. But like I said, you're in the toughest division, I think. So let's go on to the next guy. The next guy I have, Josh. Hawkeyes. Are you called Hawkeyes in this division? I don't know what you're called. Yeah, Hawkeye Nation. Aaron Rodgers in the 3rd round. That is the sickest pick I've ever seen. So that hurts you, though, I think, because now you only have 2 running backs, really. You got Trent Richardson and David Wilson as your running backs. The other ones are all backups. Oh, every single one. So then you got Pierre Garçon, Brandon Marshall, and this Kimbrel Tompkins, who could be a super stud. That could be the pick of the year, possibly. One of the pick of the years. The 49er defense is going to be pretty sick, too. As long as Aaron Rodgers doesn't get a concussion, that team is going to be great. But it's not going to be greater than the next 2. I have Jim's team next. Jim, you're 2nd. I think getting Tom Brady in like 3rd, 4th round, I think that's when you got him, right? 3rd, 4th, or 4th, 5th, something like that. I don't remember. That's pretty awesome. Maybe it was 4th, 5th. I think it was. No, it was 5th, 6th. I think you got him 5th, 6th. Because you got, obviously, Adrian Peterson. And then you got Larry Fitzgerald and Reggie Bush. So you got Brady and Schaub, good backup. Reggie Bush, Adrian Peterson, and Ryan Matthews. And then you got Larry Fitzgerald, Greg Jennings, Stevie Johnson, who sucks, by the way, I'm not going to do that. Brandon LaFell, who's going to be better than Stevie Johnson. And then you got Antonio Gates, who's going to have a big correction from last year. And Bears and crappy Viking defense. So, great team, not a lot of depth. So, you're 2nd best. Only because of Tom Brady being your quarterback after you already got Reggie Bush, Adrian Peterson, and whoever else. I'm getting really tired, so they better hurry up and finish. Number 1, and the team that I picked to win the league. You're going to love it. 2 years in a row, Matt Harper! I don't know why I keep picking you to win the league. I do. I got Andrew Luck as a super stud sleeper that could be awesome for you. But the rest of your team is why you're going to win. Luck is just icing on the cake. You got Steven Jackson, LaShawn McCoy, Darren McFadden. McFadden stays healthy. Those three running backs alone are gonna get you tons of points. Then you got, I'm sure I keep reading this. I don't know. Maybe I should put. Maybe you're not the best team. I might be changing this. I'm sorry, Matt. Deshaun Jackson, Vincent Jackson, Lance Moore, DeAndre Hopkins, T.Y. Hill. Oh man, I'm starting to lose a lot of love on this team. I don't know why. I just am. Jermichael Finley's going to be sick. The Steelers defense. Okay, I'm sorry. I got to drop you now. I know you're probably glad. You're like, thank God, get me off of the top. I think I'm putting Jim's team on top, and then I'm going to put Josh's team below that, and I'm going to drop Matt's team all the way to third in his division. Just like that. Just like that. That's how good I can. I have the power to do that. That's right. So now, my overall rankings, I'm going to have Jim be the overall #1 seed, Josh the overall #2 seed, but then I'm going to go Mike O'Reilly, and then I'm going to do Alex's team, and then I'm going to do the other two teams. What is it? Matt and then Steve's team, and then me, and then Mike Lehman, because I don't want to have anyone. I don't really want Steve's team. Let's change that. I'm ahead of Steve and Mike and the Bronco losers. None of those guys are going to be ahead of me. Not happening in my world. Because you're all in my world right now. See that? That bald head. Look at that baldness. Doing the Dougie. Doing the Dougie. Okay. I'm tired. So anyway, it's been 20-some minutes since you've listened to me and saw my redneck double chin. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, that was a really fun draft, guys, and I can't wait to kick your butts, and I'll see you later. That's all I got for you, right? Nose pickers, out.